We're on Brooksy's Bass Corner. We're doing one tonight at 8 o'clock here, UK time. So I'm in the outdoors, obviously, my back garden here. And I thought we'd do this live chat. Any of you that follow the channel know last week I did a very quick 25-minute live chat about a bass that was on sale at Thomann in Germany. So as part of a 25th anniversary between Harley Benton Instruments and Thomann in Germany, they're doing like an anniversary sale. I think there was, is it 25 instruments or 25 products? In that product selection there were 4 basses. There was a Sunburst Jazz, there was a left-handed Sunburst Jazz, there was a Candy Apple Red Jazz, all Harley Bentons of course, and then one example from their Marquess bass range. Now the reason I got all excited about that bass was a Marquess 4-string and a Marquess 5-string were the last 2 instruments that I reviewed for Bass Player magazine before it ceased being a printed publication and went over to being like a website online entity. But those basses were outstanding. I was absolutely blown away when they came here for review. I did the reviews at the tail end of 2021, a couple of months after these basses had come out, thinking I knew what they were going to be about. And when I looked at them online before I opened the boxes, and I was thinking, yeah, it's going to be another rock bass. It's going to be very cheap. It's not going to be very good. They're going to be really average. And completely the opposite happened. They blew my socks off. I couldn't believe how good those basses were, how well they played, how well they were put together. They looked the business, played great, sounded fabulous. And I actually did a demo of both the 4 and the 5-string. If you go in the description box below this video, I've already put a link through to the demo of the 4-string version, which is part of this sale. You'll find the demo. So that's actually been up here on the channel for a while, and I've threatened to do the review videos for ages. I filmed all the content ages ago, I just haven't put the videos up, but I will do. And today, because I was so blown away with the 4-string I had here, I bought one of those Marquess 4-strings last week when I realized this sale was going on. Thank you to the people on Bass Chat who posted about it. I wouldn't have known about it otherwise. So there was a link through to Thomann to this 20th anniversary sale, and I was having a look through the products, and there was Sunburst 4-string Harley Benton Marquess bass. Now the big deal about this, the reason I bought one, was because when those basses first came out, they were priced at £267 UK price, which I thought was a steal. And I remember going back to my editor before I'd even completed the reviews and saying, I think we found the winner of the overall Gear of the Year award for 2021. Not only just at this price, but across any of the price bands. And I was happy to say, and I'll still stand by it, this could prove me completely wrong. I've had no choice in the selection of this. This has come straight out of their warehouse. But the 4-string that came here was easily the best 4-string bass I have ever played at that price point. It just blew my socks off. So at £267, it was easily the best bass I've ever played in that sort of sub £500 price range. But also on top of that, if you watch the demo, and the demo for the 5-string as well, you'll get an idea how they sound. They put certain £1,500 basses to shame, clearly. They did everything, fingerstyle, slap, pick playing, really well. Like a great all-rounder. Now, I've seen some people posting up online complaining about the looks. Now, the finish is fabulous. It's a flame maple top, and it's not transfer, it's actually a piece of flame maple apparently. Probably a very thin bit of flame maple, but that's by the by. But people complain, oh no, it's too rock, I can't get over the look. There's a certain amount of Warwick and Status buzzard bass curves and shaping going on here, but get over yourselves. Okay, it might not look like a jazz or a precision. Open your mind a bit, okay? Sometimes how they sound, how they play, and then look at the price tag. I'm going to be taking this bass, whether it's good, bad or indifferent, out on a bunch of gigs soon, and I expect it to do the business. Now I could open this box up and it could be dented, it could be bashed about, it might be really bad playability wise, it might have real major issues. I don't know, I haven't picked it out of the warehouse. It's not like going to a shop and taking one off the shelf. I'm at the mercy of the guy who's fulfilled the order in the warehouse. So we'll see what it's like. So again, why am I so excited about this? So when the bass came out, they were priced at £267. As part of this sale, when I ordered this last week, it was £128. Now, because I'm buying in pounds, deviations between the euro and the pound mean the price may have gone up a little, may even have come down a little. I haven't checked it before this live chat, so I can't tell you. Maybe one of you kind people will quickly search on Thomann and come back and tell me. I've got my live chat messages turned on. And I should say, before I start ranting and raving, good to see you. Hope you're well. It's just coming up to midday here in the UK. If you come into tonight's live chat here on Brooks' Space Corner, I'll see you then. I'm going to be plugging this into an amp tonight and we'll see how it sounds and everything else. But what I'm going to do is the grand unboxing. So I haven't even opened this. This turned up at about 9 o'clock this morning and we've had to go and walk our dog and our in-laws dog. We've literally just come back through the door. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this for the fine people who log on to Brooks' Space Corner. I don't normally do product unboxings. I think it's a load of old rubbish, but I need to prove to you and let you see the state of this bass as it comes out of the box. So like I say, the one that came to me in 2021 for review, both the 4 and the 5 were immaculately set up, no issues, playability was outstanding, looked the business, sounded the business. Frankly, I didn't want to give the basses back, but the way we operated at the magazine was everything goes back, and quite right too. But the seeds were already sown in my head. You might want to buy one of these basses, Mike, and do some videos about them because they are seriously good. It breaks my heart that I had written this fabulous review of both the 4 and the 5 string, and then it never got printed. It never got published. It was sent in. It was going to be in the next issue that came after the final issue of Bass Player magazine before it became the online version. So the guys at Harley Benton, the guys at Thomann, if you watch this, I wrote the review. I've still got it on my machine here. The review was glowing. You would have been so happy with the review. It's totally unbiased. I've got no reason to gloss it up and say it was fabulous if it wasn't. None of my reviews that I've ever done have been glossed up because the manufacturer or distributor wanted it more positive. If I found problems with something, I would say these are the issues. You know, they need to be rectified. If something's really good, I'll say it's really good. If it's not good, I'm not going to butter it up. It's you know, products are what they are. If you put it out there for review, if it's bad, you can't complain about it. You've put it out there for review, and we have to, or my view has always been, I want to read an honest review. I don't want something that's been glossed over for the sake of advertising or anything else. So take it from me, Mike Brooks, here on Brooks' Space Corner. If you ever read any of my reviews, either in magazine form, going back over the 18 years that I've written for Bass Guitar Magazine or Bass Player, or you watch one of my review videos here on Brooks' Space Corner, I'm giving it to you guys in YouTube land totally honestly. I have no reason to butter something up, and if something isn't good, I will tell you, because if you are then using my review as a gauge as to whether something is good enough for you to buy, I don't want you buying it and then go, you didn't mention it was like that. You didn't mention that the frets were hanging off and the neck was bowing, and yeah. So I will always give an honest opinion on my reviews. If the companies don't like it, don't put it out there for review. Simple as. I just saw a message pop up. Welcome. TKOTMK, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello. Odd hours to run a live chat. It's evening here in Tokyo. It is. We're doing a live chat tonight, sir. It's midday here in the UK. This is not a one-off. This might become a regular thing as well. I've bought a new base. It's going to be unboxed. But yeah, if you're logging on, you're thinking, what is he ranting and raving about today? Go in the description box, read the first paragraph of text. Underneath that, and I should say as well, obviously, the reason for doing the video last week is that I am an affiliate seller for Thomann. So if you want to help the channel out, as well as buying merch, obviously you've got a lovely Brooks' Space Corner t-shirt here today. Merch links are in the description box as well. You can help the channel out. So if, when I unbox this base, you suddenly think, that's caught my eye, I would really like to check one of those out. And they are so cheap, at £128. I'm trying to think if I've actually bought a base for cheaper than that, ever. Yeah, I did. I bought a second-hand Squire Mike Dern Precision off eBay for about 103 in 2009. That would be the cheapest base. And actually my first base, my Marlin Sidewinder, was 110. So this is certainly ranking up there at £128. But if you want to help the channel out, and what I'm about to show you sort of catches your interest, there's an affiliate link for exactly this base that will take you through to Thomann. It's got my partner ID on there. So if you buy the base, you go through, complete the transaction, Brooks' Space Corner receives a very small, it's not a huge, we don't get £128. I get a small amount of affiliate commission, which, put into the grand scheme of things, lots of affiliate commissions suddenly make a bigger affiliate commission. And that's how affiliate sales work. That's how it is. So, yeah, as I say, if you see this base, you suddenly think, yes, I'd like that. Use that link, go through, feel free to do as you wish. If you don't, but you'd like to look at the jazz bases that are in this offer, again, click on that link and you'll see when you come through to the Marquess base, there will be other bases linked to this offer. If you click on them using my original affiliate link, again, you're helping the channel. In the description box, you will also find all the affiliate links for Thomann, which I've broken down into sections. So there's a section for bases, section for amplifiers, section for accessories, effect pedals, strings, what have you. You can go in via any of those affiliate links, and again, the channel will receive an affiliate commission if you make any purchases. So let's get down to business. So in this box will be the Harley Benton Marquess base, and there'll be a bunch of little accessories that I had to order to get the free shipping from Germany. So the base, the accessories, took it over £149, which meant I didn't have to pay any shipping. If you just buy the base and you're in the UK, I think you're looking at £10 shipping. But if you bought a gig bag with it, that's probably going to take you over the 149. So let's get down to business, shall we? I hope you're all well out there. You're having a good time. So typically with Thomann, big box, base in there, feels quite light, stapled all down the side. So I have a pair of scissors. I don't want to wreck my hands pulling all the staples out. And let's see what we got, shall we? If you got any questions, leave them in the live chat and I will come back to it as soon as I've opened this box and checked that the base is okay. So TKOTMK. Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a few months. So here we go. Bit of a crease at the bottom. If there's any damage to the base, it's going straight back. I'll be on to Thomann straight after this live chat, and they can send a courier to come and get it back. So I think actually I'm not even going to need the scissors. I'll just open this. So this, I'm going to put the box down so nothing sort of flies out. Right, here we go. First accessory. So basically you're going to ask me, what have I bought? So the accessories, I bought a load of adapter jacks and XLRs. That with the box falling over. I was on some wedding gigs last year and I realised some of these that I'd previously bought had disappeared along the way. And what I needed was a male XLR to jack, and a jack to male XLR, and a female XLR to jack, and a jack to female XLR. So I've got all 4 combinations, because so many mixers now, when you're doing in-ears, monitors, XLRs out of amp heads, what have you, everyone's mixer is different. It's like, crap. Amount of gigs I've done since we came out of lockdown, and I needed all different combinations of these. So I've bought a load of these just to get me over that £149 for the free shipping. So that's one. Let's get the base box out. So the box looks okay. There we go. So I'm just going to rest that up there. And that's all sealed up with tape, so that's good. Right, next accessory. Female to jack. The opposite, male to jack. There should be one more of the other ones. Obviously, you might look a little bit. There we go. There. So I've got a male to jack, female to jack, and the opposite as well. And I've also got myself a Thomann microfiber polishing cloth. I need to keep one in my gig bag. I carried a duster around for the best part of 25-30 years. Time to start using microfiber polishing cloths. So that's going to sit in my gig bag pre-gig. Base of white, get this sweating grime. So that's all good. Right then, into the bass box. Hey, so as I've said, I haven't picked this. This is, you know, helmet, or another German titled gentleman has picked this out of the warehouse, of course, and I'm at the mercy of what he's picked. So in here we have a Harley Benton Marquess 4-string bass and sunburst stay. So we've got 1, 2, 3 bits, three bits of tape to cut. Now I'll take the lid off, see what we've got. Okay. But there's no damage to this box. There was a fairly hefty crease in the larger packing box, but this one looks to be okay. Can't see any dents or bangs. So. Right then, let's get down to business. All 6 of you, good to see you. If you're checking this out after the event, you can leave comments in the comments box and I'll reply to them. Or feel free to leave comments in the live chat window right now, if you so wish. I'm hoping this doesn't need any setting up or any changes. Here we go. Jazz bass copy. I did buy Harley Benton jazz bass block inlays. Sorry. When we do it like this and there isn't a live chat window next to it, the messages disappear. Neoland, good to see you, my friend. Hope everything's good in Holland. This isn't a jazz bass copy. This is the Marquess body shape. It's quite different. It's quite rock. And I think it's got some stylings from the Warwick and Status buzzard basses. So if you think of the basses John Entwistle played in the later part of his career, there's some of that about this. But as I said earlier, quite a lot of people since last week, and I started advertising this via the pick of the week video, pick of the day video, have gone, oh, I can't possibly buy one. Oh no, the styling, no. It's like, don't worry about that. Look at the price, £128. Pick it up, play it, listen to what it's doing. They're amazing. Greetings from Oz. Good to see you, Rooster Coltburn. Nice one, thank you. So, I can either do this there or there. So let's do it here. We'll see what we got, okay? I'm hoping you've played a blinder here, Thomann. Hope you've sent me a really lovely one. So we've got a set of Allen keys for the bridge and the truss rod, sellotaped into the box, which are good. So take that. So here we go. So polystyrene packing, foam cover. Couple of packs of silica gel in there. So let's get this off and see what we've got. Fingers crossed for a good one, hey. Okay, not quite as striking as I was hoping for, but I can go with it. I can see there's figuring in the timber that's moving about as I move the base. So the actual pictures you see on the site, the figuring is far more impressionable, but I can live with that. I'm all right with that. And actually, I can see now it's like a cross flame. So there's some vertical and horizontals, which is good. I'm all for that. Okay, let's just check we've got no dings, no bangs, no dents. No, it's all looking good at this end. Right, body's all good. Okay, cool. Neck's all good. A little bit unfinished in places. I'm looking on the back of the neck, back of the headstock. It's a satin finish, but it's not like a £2,000 satin finish, you know. There's a little bit of fading to that body laminate there on the headstock. You might be able to see that. So it's not quite, it's like some of the colourings come off, but I can live with that. It costs 128 quid. Made in Indonesia. A little bit dusty. Could have given it a wipe before you sent it, guys. 5-bolt neck. I can't remember the timbers. I mentioned it in the other video. So the colouring is great. I'm just a little underwhelmed by the figuring, if I'm honest. Because the one that I had here before, the 5-string, had amazing figuring, and the ones in the pictures have amazing figuring. This doesn't quite have that level of figuring, but I can live with it. Okay, so when I'm talking it like that, you're getting the sunlight on it. But I love that colour, the dark to red to orange to yellow sunburst. It's all good. Pickups are a bit loose, I can tell there, and I can press that all the way. Let's see, so you can see. So something neat. This is going to go on the workbench, I think. And we'll go through all the pickup heights and stuff, set it all up. So clearly I'm going to end up doing a workbench video on this. Let's check for sharp frets, shall we? So quality inspection. Okay. Thomann, whoever the quality inspector was on this, checked by that bloke, whoever that is. Can I make a little suggestion? Can you give him a polishing cloth or a duster and get him to dust the instruments before you send them out? That's just laziness. Polish the base up, all right? It improves the impression to the purchaser and the customer. I love your work, Thomann, but don't get sloppy, okay? I can say these things, it's my YouTube channel. If you don't like it, fine, send me a comment. But, you know, arm your inspectors with a duster or a cloth and clean the base before you ship it. Please. The little things make a big difference, okay? Okay, so that's where we are with that. Right, let's check for sharp fret, shall we? Get that out of the way, and I want to play it for you. So tonight, on tonight's live chat 52 here on Brooks's Bass Corner, I will hook... Go away, Mr. Wasp, will you? I will be hooking this up to an amplifier and you'll be able to hear it. Okay, so I'll give you a demo then. I'll do an acoustic demo now, so we're checking nothing's going to fall off. Nothing's loose. I'm a bit perturbed by the looseness of that jazz pickup. Mate, if you don't go, I may be vegetarian, but I'm not a friend of wasps, I'm sorry. So let's get this out. We need to go that way. Do. Loose tuners, no, tuners all good. Bridge looks okay, nothing loose there. No loose screws. It's the looseness of that pickup. It's a little, let's see if you can, that's very loose. Probably the foam under there ain't that good. I can change that, that's no problem. It might be they just need a bit of screwing down, they are quite high. And the actual cut around the pickups is a little overwhelming. Got a little too much, especially on that P pickup. Cavity. Get your CNC machines cutting a bit more precisely. It's a problem I also pointed out on the Lakeland 4464 I've got. Guys, if you're going to use machines to do all this production, cut the holes properly. At the back of this single coil is a huge gap. Okay, you can do it. It's just attention to detail. Okay, the bases are cheap, that's good. One thing though, instantly standing out, look at where that E string, in fact I've got I've got a rusty pole piece, if you pardon the phrase. It's not a euphemism or a metaphor. Bridge pickup, second pole on the bridge is a little bit rusty, discolored, tarnished. Maybe this is someone else has had this, but also just look at where the strings are passing over the pole pieces. The E string's nowhere near in the center. The A string's okay. D string is a little off. G string is woeful. What's that G string? I don't remember the one I had for review being this slapdash. Guys, what is going on? So I'm guessing either the bridge isn't aligned or something's going on with the pickups here. That's not good. That E string is quite shocking, actually. Okay, well, here we are. Told you I'd give it to you, warts and all. So let's put it on a strap, tune it up, see how it feels. In fact, all of that all over my Space Quarter t-shirt. Thomann, I love your work. Harley Benton, I quite like your work. I like the ones I had before. Some of this on this instrument is not boiling my egg, sadly. That pickup lineup is not good. Right, let's tune this up. See where we are. Can't even see the tuner on this. So bright. Right, there we go. Whoa, overtuned. Now, okay, it's been in transit. Tuning's a little all over the shop here. This is the thing with cheaper level instruments. You pick one up, it will be amazingly outstanding. You pick another one up, next one in the row, might not be anywhere close to the one you picked up before. Luck of the draw. They might have had 200 of these in the warehouse and I've just got this one. We'll see. Come on mate, here you go. There we go. I think the truss rod's going to need a little adjustment. It's buzzing a bit. Right, sharp edges. Top edge is good. Underside of the neck, let's check. That's good. No sharp edges. Okay. So at the moment we're just talking dust, pickup alignment, or lack of it. Very loose pickups. And an E-string that isn't anywhere near running through the center of that pickup. It needs to be there, and it's not. I'll show you again. Look at the E-string. It's going nowhere near the middle of the pickup poles. It's disappointing. You got the Darios on here? No. See, now the bases that came to me for review had the Darios on. These aren't the Darios. We've got coloured ball ends. Now, okay, the base probably needs a little time to settle. It's been in transport. It's quite buzzy, so I'm thinking, I'm already looking at it. Neck needs adjustment, which is going to be up here, truss rod. Yeah, I can't decide at the moment whether it needs a small tighten up or maybe a small loosen. But what I'm going to do is I'll play it tonight on tonight's live chat, 8 o'clock UK time. Be there. If you want to join in, I'll forget. If you go into the channel, either go to the videos section, the live section, or the playlist section, you'll see a list of upcoming videos. You're looking for live chat number 52. Click on the link, it'll bring you through to the video. You can already start leaving live chat messages if you want. You can give the video a thumbs up if you wish. Give this video a thumbs up if you wish. You'll see a grey box that says notify me. If you click on that, YouTube will notify you about 10-15 minutes before the live chat, and you can come on in. I should also mention I'm hoping to have a good friend on tonight. He's been invited. Hopefully will join us by video. If not, he might join us just by text on the live chat. He can't commit because various family things and looking after kids and what have you, but if he can, he said he may well do so. So get your fingers crossed, because if we can get him on the live chat, it'll be a bundle of laughs, okay? But you need to tune in at 8 o'clock. I can't divulge who it is until, because he might not be able to make it, of course. So, yeah, very buzzy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this tonight, and probably over the next couple of days I'll get this on the workbench in my garage. And I'll get this playing how it should be. With a better set of strings on, give it a clean up, do all the adjustments, get the intonation right, get the action right, pick up height, sort that out with some new foam, and make this how it should be. I mean, I can see that E string is so far off the board. There's a bit of something on the string. The string is a bit tarnished as well. Come on, Thomann, you can do better than this. It's not disappointing because I know what this bass is capable of. It just needs me to get it sorted. No sharp frets though. It could well be the neck's not as bad as I think, and it might be that the nut needs some adjustment. Maybe the slot needs cutting better. But it's okay. But again, it's been in transit. Could might need a little bit of time to settle. We must. Hey, here's how you know this has been a bass that's been sat in the warehouse. I've only been playing this for a couple of minutes. My finger tips are going black because of muck on the strings. Yes, so it's obviously been sat in the warehouse. Saw some messages there. Let me reply to those. Near Land, I like them better in black. So you like the black stain version. Then the backside isn't that obvious, but those were the old price. Or a good set of spectacles for the inspector. Yes, quite. I hate to admit it does look good on you. Thank you. Don't hate to admit it. I like the shape. I have no problems with it. This will be coming out on gigs very shortly. It just needs setting up and making how I want it to be. Yes, 24 frets. Can't remember the timbers. I'll go through it all on the live chat later this evening. And it plays okay. It's just a bit buzzy, but again, that could be the strings. Neck might need settling. Check the truss rod out, check the relief out. We'll do the intonation, we'll do the action, do the pickup height, give it a clean up, and it'll be ready to go. How are you getting on with that lodestone, Pete? Neoland? Peter Neoland in Holland. We bought a second-hand lodestone a month or so ago. How's that going? D string's really buzzy. And G string. I think some of the over buzziness is actually the strings. They're not rosettes, are they? Fingers are getting blacker by the second. The fingerboard and the side of the fingerboard has got that sort of white, dusty. I've been sat around doing not very much for a while. Look to it. Yeah, I've got some of that sort of weird stuff you sometimes get on open pore fingerboards. That sort of yellowy white thing. It's all right. It's come to Dad. It's going to get sorted out, I promise you. But it plays not too bad. Balance is good. Balance is really good, actually. Let's tune it up again. Okay, it's holding its tuning, okay. E, be good if you... Yeah, there we go. Cool. Not bad. I'm not a great fan of the strings, if I'm honest. They just feel and sound like cheap strings. Well, I'm sure. What do you think of the colour? It's actually grown on me now that it's maybe not quite as figured as I'd hoped for. I can see the reflection. I can see it on the screen, obviously. It's okay. I really wanted, when I was originally thinking, do you know what, you should buy one of these so you can do some reviews on it, was to get the blue one. But the blue one and the black one weren't included in this deal. And the 5 strings now aren't even available. On Harley Benton's page, the 5s have been discontinued. So, it's okay. I could easily do a load of gigs with this. Obviously, we'll plug it in later and see how it sounds. Check the pickups, check the circuit, check the battery. Actually, let's do the battery while I'm here. Check, it's not an old battery, hey. It's a Thomann battery. 2029, I think we're covered, gents and ladies and gents. Yeah. See, I quite like the colour and timber on the back. I think that's pretty. It's like a dark wine red. Really nice. Yeah. If any of you watching could confirm, are YouTube plugging this t-shirt as part of this live chat? Can you see it below this video window? When I was setting up this live chat, it said, do you want to tag any products? I had this t-shirt and I said, well, yes, one of mine. So let me know if you would. Someone send me a message, just let me know. Is YouTube plugging this shirt, or is there no mention of it anywhere either to the side or below the video window? Because I can't see that. I've just got me, my back garden, and your chat messages popping up. If someone could let me know, is YouTube plugging this? Hopefully they are. Brooks's Bass Corner merchandise, of course. Affiliate links in the description box. There's a whole array of products, literally 100 50 products and about 10 different designs. So if you're after t-shirts, hoodies, mouse mats, drink bottles, cups, mugs, leisure wear, jackets, a million different types of t-shirts, stylings, all the affiliate links for the UK and Europe merchandise store in description box, and then there's a separate one for the US and worldwide. Unfortunately, you've just missed an offer that was free shipping, but I think there's a 15% discount off from about the 2nd of August, if I'm right. And again, channel will benefit from an affiliate commission for any merchandise sold. It's not bad. It's not bad. Just got a couple of niggles I think that we need to sort out, and then it'll be okay. But it'll be interesting to hear what the E-string response is tonight when it's plugged in into an amp, and we hear whether that not passing centrally over those pickup poles is an issue or not. If it's not, fine, doesn't matter. If it is, Thomann, I'll be in touch. I promise you I will be in touch if this doesn't sound right. It's just lazy, sloppy, and the fact there's some discoloration to that pickup pole. So whoever it was that picked this one out at the warehouse, thanks for that, mate. You could have just checked the pickup first. That's just laziness. Again, come on, Thomann, up your game. You should be picking these things out when the product arrives at your warehouse. It's not good enough, sort it or send it back to the manufacturer. Don't send it out to us customers. But for £128, I'm pretty impressed. And in fact, I can feel kind of it's playing a little better now that I'm giving it a bit of gumption. Still, that lower end is very buzzy. If a truss rod adjustment doesn't sort it, then there's a problem with the nut, which means I'm going to have to recut the nut. At the moment, the D-string is choking at the lower end, which it shouldn't be doing. It's not choking at the upper end because there's a fair old gap. So again, I'll be dealing with all this, all these little issues. But I kind of like the styling. I've not a problem with it. It'll look good with Uncle Funk because it'll go with the flame costumes, of course. Black, flames, orange, reds, yellows. It's all right. Anyway, okay, I think that kind of ends this live chat for now. I will see you, hopefully, this evening, 8 o'clock UK time, live chat number 52 here on Brooks' Space Corner. I hope to see some of you. You're very welcome. We're going to talk basses, we're going to have a big catch-up, see what everyone's been up to, I'll tell you all the gigs I've been doing, videos that are coming up, we'll talk about this Harley Benton Marquess bass that's just arrived from Thomann, and yeah, we'll chew the fat and have a right old time. So hopefully catch you then. If you want to buy one of these basses, you might get a little luckier with the one you received. It's just luck of the draw. They've come out of a warehouse. Affiliate link is in the description box below. There's a demo link to a 4-string version that I did 2 years ago, so you can hear how this sounds. Then there's affiliate links for Thomann, Amazon, Gear for Music, ANDERTONS, but you can only buy these basses at Thomann. There's merchandise links there, and there's social media links there as well. So, got any questions? Feel free to leave them in the comments box or come on to tonight's live chat. Let me know. If I can help in any way, I'm happy to do so. On that note, I'm going to bid you farewell. Have a great afternoon or evening if you're in Japan, and hopefully catch you in about 7.5 hours. So, on that note, take it easy. Catch you later. All the best.